Welcome back to the channel, where everyday pocket change can turn into life-changing money. Imagine finding a simple 1-cent coin that could be worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Today, we're exploring the top two most valuable United States Lincoln Wheat penny coins, two legendary cents that collectors around the world are constantly searching for. These coins may look ordinary at first glance, but rare mint marks, low production numbers, and perfect condition can make them incredibly valuable in today's auction market. Stay with us, because one of these pennies might already be sitting in your collection right now. Let's get started. First up, the 1953 D. Lincoln Wheat penny. At first glance, this coin might look ordinary, especially in dirty or circulated condition, but hidden beneath that worn surface could be a surprising story and even serious value. Many collectors overlook these coins, yet some examples have sold for impressive amounts at auctions. So, let's explore why this small 1-cent coin continues to capture attention and how it might be worth far more than you think. The Lincoln Wheat penny, also known as the wheat cent, was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, remained in circulation until 1958. The 1953 D version was minted in Denver, which is indicated by the small D mint mark below the date on the obverse side. During the early 1950s, the United States was experiencing post-war economic growth, and billions of pennies were produced for everyday use. However, even among these large numbers, certain coins stand out today due to condition, errors, or unique characteristics. The 1953 D. Lincoln Wheat penny features Abraham Lincoln's profile on the front, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1953 along with the D mint mark. On the reverse, you'll see the classic wheat ears design framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. In dirty or circulated condition, the coin often shows dark toning, worn details, and possible surface marks. While many people assume that a dirty coin is less valuable, collectors sometimes find that original, untouched surfaces, even if worn, can be more desirable than cleaned coins. In addition, small minting errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or unusual coloring can significantly increase the coin's value. The 1953 D penny was produced in large quantities. True rarity comes from condition and unique variations. High-grade examples with minimal wear are much harder to find today, especially because most were heavily used in circulation. Coins that have remained uncleaned and preserved in their original state are highly sought after. Furthermore, error coins from this year are particularly desirable among collectors. The demand continues to grow as more people enter the coin collecting hobby and search for affordable, yet potentially valuable pieces like this one. In general, a 1953 D. Lincoln Wheat penny in heavily circulated and dirty condition may only be worth a few cents to a couple of dollars. However, the story changes dramatically when a condition improves or when a rare error is present. Coins in uncirculated condition can range from $5 million or more, depending on their quality. Exceptional specimens graded at the highest levels can reach into the $5 million at auction. If the coin features a rare mint error or unique characteristic, its value could climb even higher, sometimes reaching significant three-digit figures. This is why every coin should be carefully examined before being dismissed as common. If you come across a 1953 D wheat penny, the first rule is simple: don't clean it. Cleaning can damage the surface and reduce its value significantly. Instead, store the coin in a protective holder to prevent further wear. Look closely for any unusual features such as doubling, misalignment, or odd coloration. Using a magnifying glass can help reveal details that are not visible to the naked eye. It's also a good idea to compare your coin with verified examples or have it evaluated by a professional grading service if you suspect it might be valuable. Patience and careful observation are key when building a collection. The 1953 D. Lincoln Wheat penny may seem like just another old coin, especially in dirty conditions, but it holds a unique place in American coin history. Its value is not just in its metal, but in its story, condition, and potential rarity. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, This coin reminds us that even the smallest treasures can carry big surprises. Next up, the 1958 Lincoln Wheat Penny in circulated condition. At first glance, this 1-cent coin may look ordinary and heavily worn, but don't let its simple appearance fool you. Some versions of this final year wheat penny have attracted strong attention in the collector's market and even achieved surprising auction values, depending on condition and rarity factors. So let's uncover the story behind this last year wheat cent and why it still matters today. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series began in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became one of the most iconic coin designs in United States history. The reverse side features 2 wheat ears surrounding the words 1 cent, which is why it is called the wheat penny. This design continued for nearly 50 years until 1958, when it was replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial reverse design. The 1958 penny represents the final chapter of this long-running series, making it historically significant even though it was minted in large quantities. Millions were produced across Philadelphia and Denver, but only a small portion survived in collectible condition today. The 1958 Lincoln Wheat Penny carries Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the front with inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1958. Depending on the mint, you may also find a small mint mark D for Denver or no mint mark for Philadelphia. The reverse shows the classic wheat stalk design, symbolizing American agricultural strength. In circulated condition, many of these coins show heavy wear, fading of details, scratches, and discoloration due to decades of use. However, even in worn condition, original design elements are still visible, and collectors can identify important details that help determine authenticity and potential value. The 1958 wheat penny is not rare in terms of mintage. Its importance comes from being the final year of the wheat design. This historical significance alone creates steady demand among collectors. Additionally, high-grade examples are much scarcer than circulated ones because most were heavily used in everyday transactions. Some rare varieties, such as proof coins or high-grade mint state examples, are highly sought after. Collectors also look for errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual toning, which can dramatically increase interest and value. The emotional appeal of owning the last wheat penny ever minted adds to its popularity in the coin collecting community. In circulated condition, a 1958 Lincoln Wheat Penny is usually worth only a few cents to a couple of dollars, depending on wear and mint mark. However, the market becomes much more interesting when conditions improve. Coins in very fine or extremely fine condition can reach several dollars, while uncirculated examples can sell for $10,000 or more. High-grade certified coins, especially those with strong red color and sharp details, can reach $10,000 at auction. Rare error versions or proof coins can go even higher, sometimes reaching significant premiums depending on demand and grading results. The auction market shows that even common-looking pennies can surprise collectors when quality is exceptional. If you find a 1958 wheat penny, the most important rule is never clean it. Cleaning removes natural surfaces and can drastically reduce value. Always handle coins by the edges to avoid fingerprints and further damage. Use a soft holder or coin flip for storage to preserve condition. Examine your coin carefully under good lighting to check for mint marks, errors, or unusual features. If you believe your coin is in excellent condition or may have an error, consider getting it graded by a professional service. Patience is important in coin collecting because even small details can make a big difference in value over time. The 1958 Lincoln Wheat Penny may look like a simple, worn 1-cent coin, but it represents the end of an important era in United States coinage history. As the final wheat penny ever minted, it holds strong nostalgic and collectible value. While most circulated examples are affordable, certain high-quality and rare varieties can reach impressive prices in today's auction market. This coin reminds us that even the smallest pieces of history can carry big stories and unexpected value. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos about rare and valuable coins. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest discoveries about coins that could be worth big money. See you in the next video.